I'm Mr. Christopher. This is my world, and this is Roasting the Dead. Welcome! This guy's all over here all alone, so I came to just be like, open the show with me, buddy. It's got a broken heart on his grave. It's so sad, because that broken heart on that grave is going to be there forever. Until the world explodes, I guess, and inevitably that stone explodes into a billion pieces, I suppose, and doesn't really, and then it won't be, I guess it'll just be a shattered heart at that point, in which case, whatever, or that never happens and it lasts on that stone for eternity and there's always just a broken heart there. Don't put broken hearts on your graves. It's just eternal broken hearts. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound of Mr. Christopher's voice. I've come to roast the dead today. Come join me on my way. Let's go roast the dead. Let's go roast the dead. Come on. Forever a broken heart. I don't like it. I don't like that that's there. That's forever a broken heart. Forever a broken heart. When Brian died, they said, "Oh, Brian. Oh, Brian, why?" They're like, let's just put it on his grave as O'Brien because we're so upset. Alright, here's the thing about digging a path to a grave of your loved ones. You know what, Mr. Christopher, take it away on the couch on this.
There's no real problem with it, but all I'm saying is, why even do it? All you're doing is you're wasting your time. There's like some old woman who's alive who can't dig out of her house, and you're over there digging a grave to you, digging a path to your mother's grave. For who? Yourself to go walk to her and then stand there and go, "Oh, you're still dead. All right, bye." You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to do it, but then it's also rude too, because like you dig this one path to that one grave, and then there's 7 graves around that grave that no one dug a path to, and it's like, what about them? You're gonna dig their graves out too? What if their families are also dead and there's no one alive to dig their graves, thus justifying the fact that maybe you should dig out their graves since you're digging every grave out? Not every grave, but you're digging a grave out. So, I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, people grieve in their own ways, People are grieving in their own ways, so I'm just being rude. But when I see a dugout grave, I think, what a waste of time. What a waste of time. Sean, I got a surprise for you. They still can't walk. They're not alive. It's fine. It's fine. If you're going and digging out graves, fine. Fellow, do that. It's fine. Just know when Mr. Christopher sees it, he's like, what a waste of time.
All right, what does everybody think? Am I really huge and looking at the top of this giant pine tree chilling with this bird? Or is this pine tree really small and covered in snow? What do you think? What do all you fellows think? What do all you fellows be thinking out there, huh? It's covered in snow. It's covered in snow. I'm not that tall. See, I'm regular sized.
Imagine if I wasn't regular sized and all this was like a weird show that is from a giant universe and you're all seeing it from it's like it ended up on your internet because of the way that electromagnetic waves and internet waves work, bringing our universes together somehow, and I'm really just this giant in my giant universe. I'm not. That wasn't the top of a pine tree anywhere. That was a tiny pine tree under a bunch of snow. I'm regular sized.
We got ourselves a walker here. I don't know, he looks like a layer downer to me. Looks like a rotter to me. Because he's not walking. He's just a stone. Just a stone with a word on it covered in snow. Assuming 6 feet under is a body who will never walk again. Interesting. Ironic, right? Yes, you remember the Titcomb, the guy who killed himself because the tit comb wasn't selling to women and he went bankrupt. Now we have the wit comb. Yes, the wit comb was a comb that had witty comments to make all the time. The problem was it was very mean and always sarcastic. It's an ultra illusion. It's hard to say. It's an ultra illusion. Let me say that again. It's an ultra illusion. Illusion? No. Let me say it one more time. It's an ultra illusion. There it is. It's an ultra illusion. When you can't pronounce your L's, but you want to call someone a loser, so you call them a rooser.
No, you're a rooser. By the way, the inventor of the wit comb with the witty comments that were really sarcastic and mean. I don't know why that clip got cut off. I think my camera may have died in the middle of it. Ironic, right? The death of a camera during the roasting of a dead one. But anyway, Whitcomb, yeah, he killed himself because the Whitcomb wasn't a good seller, just like the Titcomb. If you remember back in another episode, Titcomb wasn't a good seller because he was trying to sell to women, but women don't have hairy chests. At least the good ones don't. But yeah, you try saying ultra illusion. You try saying ultra illusion 5 times fast. I dare you. I dare you. You rooser.
This guy hated the color green. Do you want it painted green? No. Would you like anything painted green? No. Do you like vegetables that are green? No. Jones, where's your brother? He's over there. You've heard of Deas nuts. Now get ready for Deas deads. Look at them all. Look at them all. Remember when the Writers Guild went on strike? Well, you never heard about that strike ending, did you? That's because they killed all the Writers Guild and put them here.
And now everything is AI, and that's why everything is terrible. I moved the flower over here. It should have never been over there. The thing gets in the way of everything, which is fine. It's fine. It's just aesthetic anyway. I don't even think it works. Does it work? Does it work? I don't even think it works. It's all the same, right? I don't know. They don't call me Mr. Technical Producer anyway. But let's keep roasting. Let's keep. I got a couple more in me.
I wonder what's under the snow there. What's that? It's graves. Or maybe it's bodies. Well, it's bodies and graves. One and the same, right? I would hate to have a simp son. I hope my son is no simp. This is where all the broken glass in the world is buried. All of it. When you break a glass, it goes here. Under this mass grave of glass. Craig Eaton Ellis. Ellis is a lucky lady. You gotta love the dedication some people have for their dead ones, Walked all the way in ankle-deep snow. Shin-deep, some would say.
Craig Eaton Ellis, for eternity, some people get all the luck. Right, Ellis? I need to fix my saying, whatever that is. I need to fix my... But, so yeah, with all that said, that's the end of Roast of the Dead. My dedication isn't, I'm not as dedicated as some people are seeing the graves of their loved ones. And it makes sense, graves costs a lot of money. I don't know if you ever had to buy one. I never have. And to be honest, I don't know if I would. I'd be like, 10 grand? I mean, geez Louise. But I've talked about it before. I don't like burning bodies either. I'd be like, can I bury them myself? And they'd be like, that's illegal. And I'd be like, why? Why? I'll dig my own hole. What's the problem here? It's good for the earth. Like literally, the grass will flourish. Trees will get to eat. What are we talking about? I'll grow vegetables over there, buddy. Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. No, you're right. You are crazy. It's better that the hospitals take the body and give them to somebody to harvest all your organs and drain your blood and give your blood to whatever they give the blood to. Is War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise true? Like, is that what they do? They take the blood of the innocent and they drain all the bodies and they just put it in the soil. Is that what they do? I mean, if that's what, I'd rather them be honest. Like, if they were like, yeah, we do that, I'd be like, okay. I mean, it's creepy, but if it's good fertilizer, I mean, I agree to it, I suppose. But at the same time, why can't we just bury ourselves and then, like, have the earth feed off us and make the crops nicer. You know that whole Indian trick where they grow a garden and then before they plant the garden, they put a fish, they catch a big fish and they put it in the garden, and it's supposed to help. I think that's because it helps because the garden's like, we get something to eat. The roots, they get to feed off the fish. Maybe I'm nuts. Maybe I'm nuts. Go to a Jewish cemetery. The grass is flourishing there, and they don't do the whole draining of the body. I'm pretty sure. Think about that. Think about that for a second. Maybe I'm making things up. I mean, that is what I've read, so I don't know. Maybe the person who wrote these things are lying to me. I don't know. Anyway, that's the end of Roasting the Dead with me, Mr. Christopher. I hope you enjoyed. Next week, we're going to do specials. I'm excited. Every 13 episodes, we're going to do a special. I think I know what I'm doing for Roasting the Dead, but I got to go get the footage. So we'll see. Maybe I fail. Mr. Christopher doesn't know the meaning of the word fail, so that's good. But maybe I don't get it. He does know the definition of don't get it. He does know that definition, but he doesn't know the definition of fail. Either way, this is my world, Mr. Christopher's world. I'm Mr. Christopher. I hope you enjoyed. Farewell!
Mr. Christopher, you crazy.